Why do humans constantly question existence? Why do we ask, who am I and why am I living? Across thousands of years, humanity continues to repeat these same fundamental questions, seeking truth. The human condition is not just a description, it explains our birth, limits, and vast possibilities. Humans possess incredible abilities, yet we remain profoundly fragile and deeply vulnerable to our world. We are beings of deep thought, possessing the power to imagine the future and understand world principles. Despite our reach, we are finite. We exist within physical constraints and limited time. The philosopher Blaise Pascal famously described this duality of man with a powerful and enduring metaphor. He said, "Man is but a reed, the most feeble thing in nature, but he is a thinking reed. A reed is weak, wind can break it. This represents our physical fragility against nature's vastness. But Pascal argued that man is great because he can think. Thought gives us nobility. The human condition is this: we are weak and vulnerable, yet we possess infinite reason." Immanuel Kant delved deeper, framing the human condition through 4 fundamental questions that define philosophy. Kant's first question was, "What can I know?" This addresses the limits of human reason. His second question was, "What ought I to do?" This explores ethics and moral laws. The third question, "What may I hope?" looks toward the destiny of the human spirit. Finally, the most encompassing question, "What is man?" For Kant, our condition is here. He believed humans must strive to understand their own existence through the light of reason. Søren Kierkegaard offered a different perspective, describing humans as beings defined by the power of choice. He argued that because we have freedom, we live in constant anxiety. This angst defines us. Freedom gives possibilities, but demands responsibility. This weight leads to deep existential concern. Being human means agonizing over the life we choose to create for ourselves through actions. Jean-Paul Sartre took this further with his famous claim, "Existence precedes essence." This is truly radical. It means humans have no fixed nature. We are born first, then define ourselves through our own will. We are authors of our own lives. Through our choices and actions, we literally construct the person we become over time. The human condition is not a finished state, but an ongoing process of becoming, a journey of self-creation that never truly ends. History shows our condition clearly. Humanity has survived wars, diseases, and countless natural disasters over centuries. But humans did not simply settle for survival. Even in the depths of suffering, we created art, built philosophies, and advanced science. Take the Black Death that swept through Europe. Even in that era of unimaginable loss, people never stopped pursuing art and learning. From that darkness emerged the Renaissance, a new era of culture and thought that redefined the human potential for creativity. In the 20th century, amidst the tragedy of global wars, humanity faced another existential test of its values and its survival. Yet, from those ruins, we established international cooperation and the universal value of human rights as new guiding principles. Through all these changes, we have repeated the same questions. Who are we? How should we live? What is our place in this world? This is why the ancient Greek temple of Delphi bore the famous inscription, "Know thyself." It remains as relevant today as ever. This simple command summarizes thousands of years of human inquiry. The human condition is essentially a process of self-understanding. Through this quest, we gain 3 vital transformations. First, we come to understand our own lives on a much deeper level. By understanding the human condition, we learn to accept our weaknesses and our possibilities simultaneously, finding peace in our nature. Second, we learn to understand others better. We realize that every person we meet is living under these same universal conditions. This realization builds a bridge of empathy as we recognize the shared struggles and aspirations that bind all of us together. Third, we can find the meaning of life more clearly. Within our finite existence, we are forced to decide what truly matters. The limitation of time gives our choices weight. It pushes us to seek a purpose that transcends our individual temporary existence. The human condition is not just a concept, it is a question we must face. The condition is not about perfection, but the constant effort to understand and create oneself. And to be honest, there is a realistic side to the condition. It's not all deep. While studying the universe, we also ask practical questions like, what's for lunch today? Great philosophy and everyday concerns exist together in our lives. This is our duality. We are beings of infinite and finite. That duality makes our journey uniquely beautiful. I hope this exploration helps your own journey. Thank you for joining this masterclass. Support Dr. James Ko's Humanities channel. Subscribe and like to keep your soul nourished. For inquiries, contact Dr. Ko. I wish you only the best on your path. Discover more by searching for these key concepts. Until next time, stay well. Reflecting on the history of thought and the many voices that shaped our current understanding. From ancient temples to modern halls, wisdom remains a constant thread in humanity's fabric. In the noise of the modern world, find moments of quiet reflection and self-inquiry. Nature provides a backdrop for deep questions, reminding us of our place in the universe. Every book we read and every idea explored adds a layer to our understanding. Looking at stars, we remember the vast unknown and the spirit that seeks exploration. Art expresses the condition, capturing emotions and truths that words sometimes cannot fully reach. Science, too, is a quest, unraveling mysteries of biology and our physical world laws. Ultimately, our condition is found in connections and moments of joy shared with others. Each new day brings opportunity to understand ourselves better and create the desired life. We begin in a state of wonder, which fuels our lifelong quest for meaning. As we age, perspective shifts, but fundamental questions remain at our experience's heart. Challenges are not obstacles, but catalysts that drive us to discover who we are. In uncertainty, reason and hope act as a flame, guiding us through existence's mysteries. Let values be the compass as you navigate the beautiful landscape of our condition. Every step is a choice, and every choice is an opportunity to define you. Insights come from anywhere, a book, a conversation, or a simple moment of quiet observation. We are never alone on this journey, bound by the same conditions and meaning. Time is our most precious resource, and how we spend it is human expression. Bound by nature, our thoughts and dreams are free to soar to highest peaks. Philosophy is the bridge connecting individual experience to universal truths that define our humanity. In storms, let wisdom be a lighthouse guiding you toward deep and true self-understanding. Cultivating our inner world is a lifelong task, requiring patience, care, and constant growth. The condition is a map, and self-discovery is the most rewarding adventure you'll take. May your journey be filled with purpose as you continue to explore being human.